In dog-related drunk driving news, a dog was driving a car drunk down the road, or at least his owner would have you believe. The police are a bit skeptical of this story. They think maybe it was the guy who was driving, not the dog, but he tells a different tale. Who is telling the truth in this? Was it the dog? Was it the guy? How will we determine it? Let's learn more. A speeding driver pulled over in Colorado apparently tried to switch seats with his dog to evade arrest. The officer approaching the car apparently witnessed some of this unfolding before his eyes. The man was initially stopped for speeding 52 and a 30. So he's going 22 miles an hour over the limit. The limit is 30. So he's going almost twice as fast as the speed limit. So, probably going to get pulled over for speeding, get a chiding. If you're in Virginia and you do this, you're going to have a really bad time because this is reckless driving by speed and is a first-degree misdemeanor, as Virginia is mean. All right, so don't do that. In Colorado, probably not as mean, but still going to get a chiding. Apparently, also intoxicated. So that might be a bit concerning. The driver attempted to switch places with his dog as the officer approached and watched the entire process. Now, maybe the officer really didn't see as much as he thought he saw. He saw the man attempting to get into the passenger seat and the dog attempting to get into the driver's seat, but maybe there was some sort of fight beforehand, and they had already switched seats and switched seats back, as the dog was trying to escape responsibility and the man's just trying to get back to where he was supposed to be. So the officer sees the man trying to get back into the passenger seat, but maybe he was already there in the first instance and the officer didn't see everything. It's a little bit unclear. We'll have to reconcile that through testimony, I suppose. The man also claimed that he was not driving and attempted to run away from the officer when asked about alcohol consumption. He didn't make it far. Police say the man was arrested within 20 yards and charged with driving under the influence, resisting arrest, and speeding, taken to the hospital before being sent to jail. So we think maybe the guy was the one driving under the influence. We have probable cause of intoxicated driving. So we're going to do an arrest as our investigation, I'm sure, our investigation continues. Unclear if we did a blood draw on the dog to determine if the dog had also been drinking. Unclear. As for the dog, who the police did not give a name for either, the animal was taken to the driver's acquaintance to take care of it while the owner serves time in jail. The dog's getting away with it, friends. The dog has led a particularly great scam, out free, no bond, no bail, no arrest, just out there being a dog. Will he repeat offend with the friend's car, because maybe or will he go and fly straight? Maybe this was his wake-up tale. So yeah, the dog apparently does not face any charges at this time and let's let go with just a warning. Wow. The dog really has them fooled, man. They really think that this is not the dog. They are not convinced at all. The dog is getting away with it. I think an injustice has been done. I would like to represent the man in his lawsuit against the dog for taking him on a scary, scary journey. I'd like to help him sue the dog. Give me a call. Thus, that brings us to the end of the story about the man and the dog and the car in Colorado. The cops pulled over the car for speeding and saw a man trying to get into the driver's seat, but unclear whether the cops really saw the entire story. Maybe the dog had already been driving and had already fought the man for control of the passenger seat, and the man was simply trying to get back to where he already is. But the cops have arrested the man and let the dog off. Apparently no breathalyzer, no roadside sobriety test, no blood draw for the dog, no testing at all. This is a sham. This is a sham in Colorado. The man is being done dirty in this case. I can only hope the judge sees through the dog's ruse and lets the man off as justice will be done. But that, for the moment, brings us end of discussion of this story.